change yourself to fit in. You get a big reaction, so popular. Consume as a loop in you. Consume as a loop in you. Be yourself.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Our Smiling Faces podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Joined with. Just had his back turned away because we wouldn't listen to his rants about Pokemon and who the best Pokemon in the world is.
He was just sitting here criticising Perez the minute we're like, why didn't even press record?
And I was straight in there criticising.
He wasn't.
I'm actually trying to be professional here and, research. Get us some cold hard facts. And these two clowns just want to piss about. I'm finished, that's it! Can't work in these circumstances anymore.
Oh, what? Dubravka's on the deck?
Used to will be on the deck soon. I mean that little fella from the jungle.
Here's your preview of the game v Huddersfield. Mark's going. He's going behind the camera.
He's already behind the camera?
True. So he's heading off to Little Mandate. He's like going on to Huddersfield.
You what, sorry?
Little Mandate.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry, I've got you now. Okay, right, okay. Yeah, it was one of them, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Did you say Fiona?
Who? What?
Oh, you see, that's what got us...
Fiona?
No, what did
Who
you
the
say?
fuck's
What did you
Fiona?
say? Mandate and...
To Huddersfield?
Is that you said to
To
Huddersfield?
Huddersfield?
Hey, when you listen to that, but I swear you somebody went mandate to see Fiona or something. And that's what I was thinking, a mandate to see a girl, what the hell?
If anyone knows anyone called Fiona.
Yeah, from Huddersfield.
Well, it's
From
funny.
Huddersfield?
It's funny you should say that.
Oh.
Because my friends who are Huddersfield fans, who I'll be seeing on Saturday,
Fiona.
should go Fiona.
Honestly?
I swear to God.
Oh, well.
Hey, Fiona.
Fiona Elgie.
So Declan's doing clairvoyant. We're going to have
Yeah.
readings in here.
So I apologise, sorry, I don't know. Anyway, right, yeah, sorry. I honestly thought you said a mandate to see Fiona, and I was like, what?
Yeah, you must have known.
Must have.
I'll have to message him later and get him to listen to the
prostitute
first.
from Huddersfield. Like,
Oh, I'm not going
Not
to.
your mate,
I'm not going to get a listen now.
I just realised that. Not your mate. Your mate's
Fiona,
not
we
a
love
prostitute.
you.
Sorry, Fiona.
You're a Huddersfield, is you a Huddersfield fan?
Yes.
Right, we didn't like you anyway.
Fiona,
So continue. Okay.
Fiona would be a shite prostitute name, wouldn't it?
Depends on what she does.
No.
Nah, she could be
You
called whatever the fuck she
Should
wants.
should shorten it to Fee.
Fee, yeah.
Fifi.
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 Fleas.
Fifi.
Right, come on.
Please.
Fifi LaRue.
A prostitute called
What's
Fleas.
your porno name? Fifi LaRue. There you are.
Where did LaRue come from?
Just it sounds exotic.
The street. Fifi the street.
LaRue.
Fiona the street.
Fifi LaRue.
That sounds good when you say that again.
Fifi LaRue.
Oh, hey.
Yeah,
There
but
you are.
translated
All right,
English.
okay, calm down.
Hey.
Translated English and it's Fiona the street.
No, because it wasn't French.
So what's LaRue?
It was Italian.
That's not Italian.
It is
Oh, right, okay.
for sauce.
Fiona
What?
sauce.
Rue.
He's making shit up now, right? Let's get on with this prediction. And then
What's
we'll
going on here, man?
So, shorts available again.
Yes.
Get in. If I had some party poppers, they'd be going off right now.
I'm glad they're fucking on because
So-
you know what normally happens there.
All
Beautiful.
we're waiting for
Beautiful.
now is Fernandez going to be missing the game because he did go off at half time against
Well, there's
Wolverhampton.
still no word on what was wrong with him or how long he's going to be out or anything like that.
So chances
They would have
are-
had today off anyway, wouldn't they?
Yeah, so chances are it may just be a straight swap with Shaw and Fernandez, depending on the injury. If not, hopefully you're looking at that. Oh, we're going 3 at the back again. Has to be in my eyes. Has to
Well,
be.
if Fernandez is injured,
I'm a bit.
he's got to come in.
I don't know what would happen if Dummett comes back. I don't know if he would then revert back to before. I don't want him to do that. Don't get us wrong.
Dummett's fit to play, like.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? So I think, for me, that 3 at the back. I know we didn't win, but it works. It works. He went 4 at the back against West Ham. My God, that didn't work. So you've got to stay with the 3 at the back. In the thing is, we've got a lot of centre halves, which is good. You know, so you can. As you say, if Shaw comes back in for Fernandez, well, so be it. The Shaw's there. Do you know what I mean? For me, I would love to see Shaw and Fernandez, of course. And Lejeune would be beautiful, but I wouldn't play Lejeune yet. But that's
Right, so
Lejeune
Lejeune
needs some time on the
in
bench.
under 23s.
yeah.
First game back from that bad injury he picked up
Yep.
in pre-season. Was pre-season he picked it up?
Yeah, I
It
think
was pre-season, wasn't it?
it was. I think
so.
So he picked that up. So he's just played 45 minutes. got through that okay, apparently.
Oh, where did you get that information from?
Adam told me before you started doing
do
your
some research
That was
before
what
this.
was quite funny though, because that's what was
You were doing research about things we'd already found
He had
out.
already said it, and you were like, "Give us 2 minutes."
You went, I'm just trying to see how long he's paid for. 45 minutes. How do you know? What Adam told me.
He texted me.
Text you hi.
That was funny. That one. Aye, but we need to just settle.
It's
with
way
Lejeune.
too early. So
We just need
will
to
he be on
settle-
the bench?
No, he'd be nowhere near it, man.
No,
I
I
think he'd be on the bench.
just well wound up
People
about
don't.
everything.
Why
Oh,
wouldn't-
hey,
why
guys,
wouldn't he be on the
come
bench?
guys, man. Right. If one of our players goes to the Metro Centre on international duty, they don't get near the bench. He's not going to put someone on the bench who's just played 45 minutes, 5 days before a game.
Who's he going to put on the bench instead?
Clark,
He'll be playing.
dumb it then.
Yeah.
Listen, let's just get this straight, right? The Lejeune is
Oh, he
not...
asked a question.
But
I know, but to say... he's dating our refa very
but he
well.
could. But he may well bring Dummett in and play him left back
Let's go through the back. We've got
because
about
Manquillo's
97
going to have to play
centre-halves.
right back, isn't he?
No, he's not.
Who's going to play there?
Oh, sorry, right back. So right wing back. Okay, right. Okay, I'll give you that one.
Right
So-
wing back, Richie.
I still think Richie could play there, but then you're going to rely on
left-footed,
Kennedy
isn't
also, yeah. Right.
He plays in the right midfield.
Put in the
though.
right midfield.
I know he
Thousands of times, man.
Different playing wing back, though, isn't it?
Do you think... I must admit, I like Richie in that position, by the way. Just, I know I'm going a bit...
Yeah,
I like him as a left wing back. I think he's good at that. But anyway...
It's not great at defending there, but
No,
It's
he's
all right
alright.
if he's got that
Richie's alright.
cover.
He's not the worst. He'll do a job there.
He's alright, Richie, there. Like. But the three centre-halves...
played
you're
there for
hoping
Scotland a few times.
to be shot with this shite.
Not
But you're hoping to be Shaw, Fernandez, and then who else do you think? Let's just say Fernandez was fit in an ideal world.
Lejeune?
Is it going to... Is it going to be Lascelles?
That would be my three.
Is it going to be Lascelles, or would
It's
he
gonna
go
be
for
Lascelles.
Clark?
It's gonna be
I'd play
Lascelles.
Clark.
I would.
I'd
He's
play
gonna be
Clark.
Lascelles.
Well, it's shown a lot of faith in him, which could work for him.
He's captain, so that captaincy is going to get him through into that starting 11.
Well, that's
for the
what we-
time being.
It's exactly what we said a couple of weeks
For
ago,
the
wasn't
time
it?
being, that captaincy is going to get him games. And it's so annoying because it's been going on social media saying, "Oh, we're so fickle at the moment." You look back at last season, and think, "Oh, Lascelles absolutely top notch. Like, wouldn't sell for 30 million."
We're trendsetters, man. We were saying this weeks ago.
But what you look at is that the players who came in, Lejeune and Shaw, have probably embarrassed themselves
Fernandez.
a little bit. Yeah, Fernandez and Shaw have done so well. I know it's only a handful of games, but they've impressed, haven't they? And Lascelles has got a lot to
they've
do to get
impressed-
to that standard what they're right now.
They've impressed more than you could ever imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be fair. I mean, they've
Especially
been
Shaw.
oh, he's just amazing. I love him, like I'm telling you, amazing. Not just defensively. I mean, on the ball, beautiful man, gorgeous. He's amazing. I love him. But you're probably right in what you're saying. It's probably going to be Lascelles. It probably is. And all right, that's fair enough. What I would say though, it's now time for it because
You
this
can't fuck up again.
this game
Imagine
is
fuck up, yeah,
huge. I think because of getting beat on Sunday, this game is massive, and I think if he plays Lascelles in, that's fine. Show some faith in your captain. You'll have a word with him this week. Put it at the back of your mind. Go out and prove everybody wrong. Great stuff. You know what it is? He probably will. He'll probably go out and have a great game. However, if he doesn't, I'm not saying the writing's on the wall, but crikey. Like it, you know what I mean? There's going to be questions asked, I
He
think.
has to talk to him about his body shape and stuff like that. It defending and just for that simple awareness of what is behind you, what's on your shoulder.
It's a bit schoolboyish, isn't it? Look over your shoulder. And we are vulnerable of
all
that
he's
all
got
the
to do,
time.
all he's
thing
got to
is,
do
he has-
is just
Look.
front up. But instead of defending like this, is what he's done for 2 games.
You're gonna go off
Just
shot
turn
in a
your
minute.
body, turn your body, because then, even if he's not looking at him, he's going to have awareness of there's something there in his peripheral vision.
I know, but
It's
I know,
his
I know.
body shape. He's just got to shift it, and then he's still got. If the ball comes over, he's then in a better position to attack the ball.
I'm not disagreeing with you on that sense, but then also you've got to remember you've got to
I
stick.
think I would play centre half.
Man,
got-
the weekend on, do you know that,
No, but-
that video of Tony Adams where he's talking about the teams?
Oh,
So he was like there.
But that's exactly what it is. All
Yeah,
he's got
but-
to do is just tilt.
I know, but if you look at that goal, the one
Bring
on
Chris
Sunday,
back on. He'd agree with us.
is he's the last. If he's the right side of that back three, the lad's got the ball over there. You're also looking at your line of defence to try and make sure you're stepping up at the right time. So you have to understand as to why your body.
but he wasn't
I'm
even
not,
looking at that,
I'm
though,
not
was he?
getting in that argument, but I'm saying though, as a defender, you have to be looking along that line. So your body's, you know what I mean? How just because as a player, you're not going to go, well, now the ball's like, well, yeah, but I'll just. It's not a corner, is it? If it's a
That's what
corner,
I'm
I
not,
agree.
I'm not
but
saying
no.
he needs to turn his he's back on what's happening there. He's just got to come slightly more face on to the pitch.
Well, if he
so
had
that he's got.
If he had done that, he would have realised Edlund wasn't there anymore. In
You
fairness.
had like a gram or something before you've came. He's on the edge of his seat.
That 1928 chair will be done by the time
We
he's
found a
finished.
chain here that was upholstered in 1928.
1928. That's unreal, that, you know.
I'm really impressed that you try to reach out from there. Look how far away that
I
chair is.
thought it was
Giant
closer
chair.
than it actually is.
Right, so well, obviously that's fine. We're now that. Left wing back, it'll be Richie again. This is if we're playing 3-5-2, of course.
Yeah, so
Um,
we'll go for the 3-5-2 formation. So your three centre backs. So we're going Lascelles, Shaw, and Fernandez if he's fit.
That's lovely, that. isn't it?
Obviously, if Fernandez not fit, you're going to see Clark in there.
Yep. Yeah, that's probably right, yeah.
So
If Fernandez, I'd still rather see Clark in like
we would, but
Over who, sorry, was that?
over Lascelles.
Lascelles. But
Oh,
if
okay.
Rafa's picking, it's going to be Lascelles.
Oh,
Fernandez,
Lascelles
Shaw.
will be the centre of that back
Yeah.
three, and then you'll have Shaw that side, and then Clark obviously the other, which is very balanced. Well, in fairness to it, it's
So
balanced.
wing backs, you're going to have Richie and would you say Kennedy?
No, it'll be Manquillo. I hate
Manquillo?
to say it, but it's going to be Manquillo.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Jesus.
centre midfield, you're going to go for Kiyomi. Do you like that? Oh, you wouldn't even heard that last week, Kiyomi.
No, I've heard it new though.
Minting it.
No, okay, it's good. No, it's alright. I ain't one of them, man. No, it's spot on, of course. Having said that, I would. No, we'll do the rest of the team. Sorry, do the rest of the team.
So Kiyomi, midfield.
Yep.
It's going to be Perez and Rondon again.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah,
Perez
of
got the
course
winner.
He
Yeah, not the winner. I wish it was the fucking winner. You got the first goal, sorry. So Perez gets
You've
the
missed a
first
player
goal.
there as well in
Have I?
midfield.
it is. Yeah,
Alright, okay. Oh, did I?
Yeah,
yeah. So it'll be Kennedy or Atsu. probably,
Atsu.
as well.
Alright, okay, yeah, it's going to be Atsu, yeah.
I'd play Atsu.
Atsu.
Yeah, okay. And in terms of the shape of that, are you thinking? Obviously, you've got Kane Diommi, of course, sitting in the midfield, but the Atsu, Perez, and then Rondon is at like a 3. Like
It's going to be the
Well,
same way
that's-
as where one of them's going to tuck in with number 10 every time on the attack, isn't it? Depending on what side of the pitch you're going down.
Well, those two, Atsu and Perez, as I say, they've been playing narrow, but they've been almost playing as a two behind Rondon, and one's been either.
yeah.
Drop,
I think that's a.
They've been dropping backwards and forwards. Haven't
Do
they?
it again?
I was just dancing.
If you can play it right, that's a really good option. If you've got the intelligent players that can play, both of them play as a 10, and as he's rightly saying, support the striker when necessary.
Atsu did it brilliantly in the second half.
He did, for me. Well, Shelby was injured at the weekend, wasn't he? So that's why he was out. He was injured again, so he got injured. in
Shelby's
training.
going to find it
Wouldn't
very
see- he
hard
wouldn't
to
get
get
in
back
the
in
team.
that starting lineup.
See, I'm all. I've said this for ages. I'm really always about the centre of the field, the backbone, the spine of the team to be solid. You've got 3 centre halves, have 3 in centre midfield. So I would have Diarmi, Keat, and Shelby,
Right, okay.
and then have Perez supporting, or Muto perhaps. Sorry, Muto definitely be Perez though, but Perez supporting thingy. Your wing backs can then be your offensive people going forward. However, with Yedlin not being there, Manquillo ain't going to offer that as much. So I get why you're playing. You're almost trying to play like a front 3, aren't you, with your Perez, your Atsu, and then your Rondon. I get that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, if Shelby was fully fit, I would love to see 3 in centre midfield.
So for me, I think that's one of the things when we play that with those two wing backs. Although we'll do get forward and try to get the ball in, I think it's still a hard job for Rondon because he still is. You're relying him on him up there, by yourself, trying to get onto the end of those balls.
Do you know what it is? He's a really good player, Rondon, and I think
If he had somebody,
that's what I mean. I think a lot of
Up
people
with him.
underestimate Rondon because if he had someone alongside him, we'd be scoring a
flick
lot more
ons,
goals and
chest
more.
downs.
His entire
If he had a
game,
little nippy player around him,
his entire game on Saturday was pretty flawless.
Yeah,
It was pretty flawless. He offers so much. His work rate surpasses anything I thought he was capable of. He works so hard.
if you had somebody like they've had the last couple of games, Traore for them, Chikorita.
Chikorita.
Chicken.
He's making names up now. Chikorita.
Chikorita.
What about Fiona LePere or whatever?
Chikorita. He's going to Pokemon on the brain again. Chikorita.
Chicharito. is it?
Fucking hell.
That's
If
what I
had
meant.
Charizard up front, imagine him.
that
hell, mate.
little annoying,
Lasagna.
fast, little,
Oh, Jigglypuff.
Fiona LePere.
Fifi LaRue.
LaRue.
Fifi LaRue. that's
Fiona
it.
LaPere. We'll take anything these days. Fiona LaPere.
An annoying little,
A Bellamy, I get what you're
Bellamy.
saying. I get what you're saying.
yeah,
Of course, I
Right.
get what you're saying.
But like that, it's what they've had against us the last few games, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I thought you said. I couldn't remember what you had said. No, you're right in what you say. I totally agree.
If we had
I
somebody
totally
with
agree.
pace that is just busy in and around him,
Yeah.
fucking hell, would be.
So having said all what you've just said there, would you be willing to drop maybe Atsu and play Mutu, Perez and Rondon? So Mutu's just replacing Atsu in that case.
Well, I'm putting Perez on
I
the
don't know, because
Well, the way
Side of midfield.
Atsu's
I'm not saying necessarily, but
the only one that we've got with any real pace.
Atsu's
in the
give
team.
me a spot, and I think he
I
probably
probably
deserves to give me
I probably agree. Actually, I probably agree. I just
just
want to
wish
see
he
him
had-
back in the team.
Better scoring ability.
See, I think with that
Mutu's
formation,
still not.
you can have Rondon up front, right? Obviously, of course. You can have Perez and Mutu filling in behind him as almost like both like false nines, tens.
yeah.
And when it's required, they can both go out wide when it's necessary to help build up. But generally speaking, from a lot of our direct balls, if them two can just be in and around him, it makes Rondon's job a lot easier. You know what I mean? But
It's almost going back to who was it? Was it Glenn Hoddle that used to play at the Christmas tree formation?
yes, that
It's almost
is
like
kind
that,
of what
isn't
that
it?
is,
The
isn't
5,
it?
3, 2,
yeah,
1
that's kind
kind
of.
of
I know it's narrow. Like, don't get us wrong, but but you've still got the ability of them two, your Mutu and your Perez, to still go out wide. You don't have to always stay
triangle.
narrow. I just think it's so solid.
If you
as
can
a
get
spine of the
triangles
team.
on a pitch anywhere,
Yeah.
it's the perfect setup because you've always got somebody available, you know, to give the ball to or to knock them down.
I just think
I need
that's
a
why
little
love-
fucking. I need a whiteboard tonight.
I was teeing that one. I was because the guy in the thing he was going. So what formation do you think they'll play today? And I was like, I flipped that pen. So they'll do this today. Blah blah blah. It's quite funny. I feel like, but anyway, because he had never seen a game
Get me
before.
some chalk out on this blackboard.
So,
up here.
predictions. Well, you can go first, Mark. Just a straight answer.
We're gonna win.
We're gonna win. Okay.
We're gonna win.
Scoreline.
2-0.
Am I allowed to agree, or I have to change the? I have to
You
change.
can agree. You can agree.
I'll go for.
Why change the habit of a lifestyle?
4.
Disagree with us? 4?
I'll go for.
What? The pants are coming off.
I'll go for 2-0. I
2-0,
did
okay.
think 2-0. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I'm gonna go 1-1.
God.
Oh, fucking negative Ninny then.
That's not negative. It's a way point at the end of the day.
Against Huddersfield.
We're gonna stitch.
That's our level these days.
We're
though.
gonna stitch them.
Nah, they've been
We're
playing.
gonna stitch these.
To be fair, I was going to say they've been playing poorly, but
I think how they've been playing.
it's
We'll be-
normally what happens when teams
Yeah,
come up against us, isn't it?
I mean, I wish it. Well, actually, that's funny. I was going to say, I wish it was our players. Actually, I probably don't.
Yeah,
because we're
6
performed so
losses.
bad.
I'm trying 6
Yeah.
defeats in 8.
I think
Something daft like that.
it's going to be a hard game. Every game's hard in this league. Every game's difficult. But I do think we'll have far too much. I think we'll have far too much for them. I really
We
do.
can't make it 3 in the bounce.
What?
Losing. Can't.
What do you mean? Oh, right. Sorry.
West Ham,
Apologise. Sorry. Yes. Sorry.
Wolves,
Why not? Because
then
we played
Huddersfield.
Everton between that, didn't we?
Yeah. I was,
Oh, shit,
If
Because we didn't do the Everton
You've
review.
never stopped fucking talking about Everton.
It's because we didn't do the review.
if you want to look at
We haven't even seen. I say we've won you now for ages.
nah, it's been a while. It feels a while.
We haven't won, you know.
No, we haven't won you now. We'll just have to start doing that.
No, but I honestly think we'll beat them. Like, I really do.
So next Monday when we're back here, opening line's going to be we won you now. Is it?
Bloody hope so. Of course I do. I mean, is the week after that Fulham, isn't it?
Yeah. So we've got Huddersfield away and then
These
Fulham.
next 2 games, you know, I'm telling you, decides it all for me.
And then we're back into that awful run of teams that
Oh,
we
just
had at
get. We'll
the
be sitting
start of
around
the
here
season.
just hugging each other, crying. That's all we do.
Yeah.
And over Christmas.
Why is
as
it
well.
every Christmas? Every Christmas we get that run of games.
I haven't said that though. Last year, I think it was about them when we started. Remember, even against Man United, Man United and that.
You just need to call them United.
No. And then he did. I'm like, you're Man United.
You're Man United.
But I went through that game, and it's going to happen again. You know, it will. We'll come against an opposition where we're thinking, oh god, and we'll get
a
something.
win.
We'll get
We'll
something.
get a win.
We will. But I think anyway, focusing on Saturday.
I hope
we'll
it's
have enough.
Liverpool on Boxing Day and Man United on the day after New Year's Day.
Imagine
Also
spoiling
known as the
Liverpool,
2nd of January.
The day after you guys there.
Yeah, I think we'll do it.
Right.
And we're going to stick one up Wagner because I didn't like him at all.
You can stick one on Wagner, you dirty
Hey.
bastard.
I don't like him at all.
You gonna stick yours up back now?
No.
Right, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening,
is that
everyone.
that fella off the X Factor?
Thanks for
Who,
I'm just
Wagner?
going to talk
Oh,
about
no.
Thanks for being involved. My next podcast has got Lee Clark on it, along
Yes.
with Steve Wraith, who's also joining me. So we've got the question and answers coming in for them. So if you do have any questions which you want answered, get them sent in using hashtag ADSFpod. and hopefully that'll be a good one.
That's it.
Hopefully.
Check us
that'll
out.
be good.
Fucking big time us.
Big time Charlies,
Big
man.
time us, man.
Fiona
Bye.
LePere.
Fiona LaRue.